Hello golfers, Eric Borzeski, day 24 of our 30-day practice plan. We're going to review pitching stuff today. I have my 60-degree wedge here. I'm seeing, if there's one problem I'm seeing from people, it's that they can't kind of let the arm fall or let the club head fall quite enough, you know, this part of the backswing, or sorry, the downswing. They can't quite get a hang of this, and they're still doing one of two things. On the backswing, they sometimes let their elbow get pretty far off their ribs, okay, which is good for a full swing. We want to get that elbow kind of off the ribs and so on. We've talked about that a bunch. But in pitching, it tends to stay a little bit closer to our ribs like this so we can hinge the club up so that it can build up more momentum and as it crashes and falls to the ground. And the second thing that we see, which is tough, okay, I'd like to say the lazier you can be pitching, the better the pitcher you'll be. But we'll see people do a couple things. Number one, they'll hit at it with their right hand. The right hand will have some thrust to it, or trying to like slide the club head under the ball. Or their right wrist will be doing this and trying to like make the club head pass their hands instead of just kind of letting it, you know, happen like this, like almost just very loosely. You can see I'm just holding onto the club with 2 fingers, right? If you just do that and let the club go, it'll go. I see people actually trying to like throw that right wrist and make that happen. So today's drill is very simple. We're going to use our right hand only to hit pitches, okay? And let me tell you a quick story. One of our students a long time ago liked this so much that this is how he plays pitches on the golf course. We'd see him on the golf course just playing pitches with just his right hand. It worked for him, so he got so good at it, he just said, I'm just going to pitch this way. So he did it, and he was very good at it. First thing we're going to do, make sure we take our normal setup, because we don't want to be pitching the ball with our right hand at the top of the grip or anything like that. We want to make sure our trail hand, my right hand, is about where it should be normally. And there's 2 ways to do this. Number one, you can do it with just your right hand, put your left hand in your pocket or behind your back or something like that. You can do it like that. This won't help you if you are one of these people that moves that elbow too far away from you. So the way I prefer to do it, instead of having your hand in your pocket or something like that, is to have your left arm just gently here. That way it won't let you really separate that from there, okay? Remember, weight still on that front leg. Left hand just gently on the upper arm here, okay? You wanna, remember, hinge the club, a little bit of this. Feels like the club is gonna go like this and under the plane. In reality, it pretty much goes up the plane. Okay, so it's going to feel like this. You can see the elbow is going to bend and stay pretty close to my shirt or ribs. They tend to go a little right for me because that left hand isn't adding anything to help the face, and I'm exaggerating probably this a little bit. That's okay. Weight forward. Okay, so it's still, remember, it's still the 2 parts. It's still the fall. Right, with the right hand, we can't really, we don't have as much stability, so we kind of have to let it fall a little bit more. And then the pivot. So fall and pivot. And since we're just using our right hand, it's tough to make this happen. If we try to do that, right, you tend to get something like that. It tends to go very badly. You'll thin it, you'll chunk it, you'll do all kinds of stuff. You'll notice that you haven't finished around like this. So doing it properly again, hopefully. Okay, you don't have to hit very far shots. You don't need to crank it up and, you know, try to hit something like this. It's certainly possible, but you don't need to do that at all. I want you focusing more on just that. Really let the club thump into the ground, right? There's a good thump. Good gravity, and then you pivot, okay? So that's day 24. We'll be back tomorrow with some full swing work again. I'll see you then.